What up, y'all? It's Jay Coffee on the vid, back with another one, man. And you see bright and early, WACK100, Clubhouse 100, tapped in via his social network. As we know, this is a big run right now for the game leading up to this Drillmatic album, Operation Get Back. The game trying to restore his career back to the heights it was, you know what I mean? And as I've been pointing out this past week to 2 weeks, it's just been all about the game in the news. WACK100, the game, publicity run, getting into the news cycle every day. Shots at 50 Cent, shots at Dre, you know what I'm saying? Yay over Dre and all that. Like all these different sound bites going viral from the Drink Champs episode. Well, the Drinks Champs episode is here. The whole episode in whole. I'm sure we're going to cover a lot of that episode, react to a lot of it. Surprisingly, some that I didn't see coming, and it wasn't apparent through any of the clips that we saw. WACK100 is there with the game, and a big portion of the podcast is WACK100 talking. So comment with your thoughts on that. But he has this message to the game, and it says, "Only jab I can take is for you, never at you. Been a lot of dark days, we've seen ourselves to the light. Been a 12-year run with you, game," he tags him there, "and we have never went against the grain. Arguments, disagreements, all led to a better understanding and strength to our brotherhood. DNA makes you related. One's actions and deeds define your brotherhood. Right or wrong, we're riding. I appreciate you for allowing me the opportunity to be a part of your journey. Numinati, Drillmatic, West Up, 1 mil, 23 hours, Drink Champ, Legends." So you see the Drink Champ episode, which is up. See, it is up. I already caught it. So much to cover and speak about on this episode. You know what I mean? Like, we're definitely gonna jump into it, like I said, but it's gonna be a lot of individual portions. You know what I'm saying? To bust down. It's a lot they talk about. The game's had a long career. As I always share, man. The past few years, a lot of fluffery been going on. You know what I mean? But prior to all that, the game had an iconic run. But yeah, you see at the game on Kanye West, Super Bowl rumors, 50 Cent and G Unit, Dr. Dre, and more. It's live streaming now. Someone either DM this to Wack or this was a notey. But let's check out what people are saying in the comments here. Wonder if Wack or Game himself is in there. You see Royce is in there. Royce, someone says Big Goat top 5 dead or alive. That's a big statement. Wow, he said he's better than M though. LOL. Oh, someone's like peeping that, like, yo, Game said he's better than M now. He used to think he wasn't, but he knows he is now, and he wants that versus, which we know Eminem ain't gonna fuck around with that. I don't believe so. Y'all remember when the Game dissed Eminem on that LAX? You know that song with Weezy? I'm grinding till I die. Bitch, you ain't grinding. It was interesting. He shared that he was like tight with Proof, but at the same time dissed M. You remember where he said all the pictures of me and M, I burned them. And then he said, and since there's no proof, all the pictures of me and M, I burned them. And since there's no proof, that means I never so there's no proof I never walked through 8 Mile. And since there's no proof, I'll never walk through 8 Mile. So it almost was like he was like, yo, fuck Eminem. Proof was the homie. M ain't ish. There was an odd time in the Game's career. He kind of was on his lonesome. But that's kind of something that's been coming out regarding all these recent headlines with the Game. a lot of people was just like, yo, this dude's too wild. He's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if it's going to be love or a diss. You don't know what's coming. And then he also, there was a song, I think it's Why You Hate the Game, which is a banger off Doctor's Advocate. It was featuring Nas. I think it's the last track on the album where he says something like, when I, my, in the booth, when my dude Proof recited his rhymes. So it's like, it's odd too. I feel like before too, hearing Fifth talk about Proof, like every RIP Proof, man. Everyone seemed to fuck with Proof major in the camp. The Shady Aftermath, G Unit, Interscope camp. It seemed like everyone was like, fucked with Proof heavy. Um, Fred French, he says, I'm a witness, all of that. Weirdin', or I'm sorry, we riding. What the fuck am I talking about? Epic Interview, Fire 100, Legend. That part. They said the game got the best lies, so who helped them? P. Diddy, Drake, Dr. Dre, or Kanye West? You don't know the history. How Dre helped him more with just one album. You motherfucking crazy. Did Kanye help him more in a few days? They're going back and forth about that whole statement. Facts, bro. Big, that boy a clown. Facts, bro. That boy a clown when a dummy gets some liquor in him. But yay, help. Yo, Game was going in drinking heavy, too. They had to twist WACK100 arm, but he took a shot. Yo, WACK100, why you succumb to the peer pressure like that, bruh? Nah, the Game is bipolar, and dudes get tired of him switching up every time he gets mad. That's kind of the statement there. That's kind of, in a sense, you know what I'm saying? What we was just discussing. And with the Super Bowl ish, when someone, did you see that, like one of Dre's engineers or someone who used to work with him, when someone was saying, someone commented and said, yo, this was why Game wasn't at the Super Bowl. It was when that whole uh, soundbite from this interview was going viral, the Yay, Dre jump off. And someone said that, and the dude put, like, yeah, you're right, or the 100 emoji, or whatever it was. He confirmed that, like, yeah, Game, is too all over the place. What did it say? 40 with an album called Drillmatic, and every album rollout is him talking about other men. Oh, ish. Yo, did they just crack the code with that one right there? I mean, I've been pointing that out lately, and this isn't anything that people don't know already. The Game, we know, has been beefing since day one, and, right around that album time. Y'all remember the 1992 album? It was Meek. But peep it. There's a part, like I said, I'm sure we're going to get to all the little different segments from the sound bites and everything, the clips from the Drink Champs interview. But it was interesting when he was talking about how, when him and 50 fell out, it was because he didn't want to beef with Fat Joe, Nas, or Jadakiss, because he said he had just touched down in New York, you know what I'm saying? And Jada picked him up. Y'all remember on that song Gangs in New York when he said something about with Jada? He said, what did he say? Roll the window down while I'm lighting my spliff, turn on Hot 97, then I cock my brim, razor blade in my cheek, and a Glock in my Timbs or something. It's like that, where he like talking about rolling with Jada. Jada's got a verse on that track too, and so does Jim Jones. That track is a banger. So I get that. I get, like, if he was just rolling with Jada, and Nas had gave him a big shout out, and obviously we know how iconic Nas is. So Game was like, yo, I don't want to go at these dudes. He made a statement though that just didn't really seem to ring true when he said, like, yo, like, I wasn't just about to start dissing and beefing with people for 50. And it's kind of like, yo, you kind of were doing that from day one when he hopped on into the G Unit camp. You know what I'm saying? When Jimmy Iovine and Dre and them came with the plan, yo, let's move Game just from being Aftermath. Let's make him as an official part of G Unit. You know what I'm saying? He could be the fifth element coming from out there on the West, and you know what I'm saying? Fluck with G Unit. Give him, a fifth member. Well, actually, yeah, fifth. My bad. But anyways, he was dissing Joe Budden. He didn't have no smoke with Joey. Remember that song Buttons, where it was like the Colors beat. Fifth and G, like Fifth had a beef with him. He started dissing him. Shit, he was even dissing. Remember Domination, who was Smurfs man, that rap. You know what I'm Bang 'em Smurfs man. He even started dissing Domination. Y'all remember that? Um, let's see. What someone say? Kind of like you're doing. Is Biggie a legend with 2 albums? Yeah. Get out of everyone's business. Amazing raw uncut interview. I bet a lot of haters was happy to see another side of you. Both legends. Uh, they're acting like it was a total different side of WACK 100. I don't know. WACK 100. Yo, shout out to Nore and EFN or FN. They were on WACK 100's head about those Nipsey legend comments. You know what I'm saying? WACK 100 and the whole Pac comments too. He was talking about it recently on Clubhouse as well, on his Clubhouse 100 tip. You feel me? Like trying to, yo, I really only said this and I really only said that, and everyone's trying to switch the narrative. It's like, yo, you didn't just say one thing about Nipsey, R.I.P. Nip, or one thing about Tupac, R.I.P. Tupac, the two legends of hip hop, Pac and Nip. It was many different instances where Wack was saying fucked up things, and he got disrespectful, and it was how he said it. Now he's just trying to go on there and be like, "Yo, I didn't really diss Nip like that. It was I'm just saying." Like, his album sales weren't all that. He only had one album and mixtapes. You can't be a legend like that. Like, yo, my man, that's not how you was saying it. Stop it. Um, let's see. I seen the pic and got halfway through the caption, and I was like, no, they got the game. I had to go back and read it slower. Um, G-Unit, what's it say? Real homie-ish. Salute to y'all brothers. Family greatness in the fresh. Great interview, homie. Much love from H-Town, Texas. Say that. They say I sound like, I don't know what the hell that's just someone spamming. These type of posts we want to see from the homie. Fuck all that drama. Game looked like he was irritated when he was talking on Drink Champs. You always commenting on Bompton politics when you ain't loved it. I know damn well you got this dude number. New gangbanger. Social media is flock, dog. What he say? He's not a new one. That's just him showing love. Letting other clowns like yourself see how you supposed to stay 10 toes down through hell. Tell Game to take things easy, though. 50 jokes a lot. Game shouldn't have gone hard on him. We ain't gonna read it. So we'll close this one out. My bad, y'all. You know, just trying to see what they talking about. I'm out of here, y'all. What do you guys think about it all? Hit the comments. Don't forget to sub to the channel. This is it for the game. How will the album do? I'm out of here. Peace.